And we're back. KTV all Kevin most of the time. I'm Kevin. And let's get this topic underway. So, you may have seen the series Christian Neighbors Try Their Damnedest. This will be in addition to that, along with some fun little lessons. And hopefully not, also, Kevin Chaos. This will help advise some of the Christians out there. So, we're going to talk about the fun that we get to have. Why it works, what doesn't, and how to properly engage in war. Alright, as you may have noticed each and every time I make these videos on this particular topic, I'm high as a fucking kite. But would you believe that I'm not on any drugs whatsoever? That's right, no drugs whatsoever. What I am on is the spirit. Or more particularly, their spirit, you see. I am feeding relentlessly on my adversary. Okay, so the neighbor today is deciding to slander me. Back to the lick my asshole comments and stuff like that, and laughing like a demon. Lovely Christian folks, right? Giving in to their demons or mine until they become ours. Joining me in more ways than one. But while they do so, you should know, anger, or more particularly, emotion, is the single biggest obstacle to power that there is. And here's one of the good reasons why. One, you're not in control of your actions. You're actually much easier to puppeteer because you're not thinking, you're feeling. You're feeling. Another reason is you're projecting all of that energy that would normally be reserved and operating other mechanics in your soul and your mind out into the world. Now, where is that focus while you're in anger, say, hate, whatever? On me. Right? I'm the reason, aren't I? Woo! See, no, hear, no, speak, no evil, stupid fuck. My batteries, my human batteries. It don't bother you, hate me with gumption. I'll just use you for this simple function. Made that up, thinking about it, geeking on it right now. And now I've just opened a fresh monster. But it's very interesting. So they laugh in their little demonic tone, then they try in between their different emotions, one of them being fear, another of them being anger. When last night, literally, 40 minutes after casting my spell and using the specific words, playing with fire, you're going to get yourself burnt, and the woman almost burnt her house down. Yeah. I've already uploaded the clip. I'll unmake it hidden in a little bit here. So now you want to call names, and one of her friends had decided to visit, so she's sitting in the driveway for the longest time, and she points me out. She slanders. Isn't that what devil means? Slanderer, right? She's Satan, opposing. Interesting. But what she has to slander and say out loud is, quote, I think I'm the devil, and finding some rapturous joy there. You're damn right. Yes, I serve my master quite well, and apparently you do too, Christian girl. So while giving me all the slander, I mean, lately, one of my new tactics to use on these people, all I do is when they leave, I look through my window and I smile and wave, nothing more, nothing less. And it's so effective. You fucking hate that I'm happy and it's glorious. In fact, it went from me teaching in the past and even saying that, see no, hear, no, speak, no evil, and her almost learning it, to, once I started doing the happiness bit, having to fucking hate me and start all over again, lose control all over again. So she's now focused on me again for a period of time, some longer than others, and just feeding me relentless attention. I get to just stand there smiling and eating it all up until I'm lit like a fucking Christmas tree. Pun intended. So the Christian neighbors try their damnedest. It's always a fun little thing, isn't it? And I'm sure we're going to have another conversation, if you were, again, because I encourage it. I can't help it. If you'd never make yourself an enemy, I wouldn't have to fuck with your mind, your soul, your property. And it's funny because it's like the lady hasn't learned anything. She went to the hospital the last time she fucking pissed me off. And then her car broke down another time that she pissed me off. And it took them like a whole week to get that whole shit in order. Nobody learns anything, you know? They're going to keep feeding me all this attention, and they're going to keep having their lives get lower and lower and lower. And while they're lower, all they're going to do is project more energy for vampires like me. So, know your enemy, right? And the best part is, like a comic book villain, which I normally advise people against, but in spirituality it can be kind of handy, I'm arming her with everything. This is why I'm winning. This is what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. And they play into it even more. I just think I'm the devil, I guess. No, that isn't ever what I said to you in those words or anything like them. But she hears me say different demon names and stuff when I'm drumming up my spells, of course. But look how effective they are. They're a right man for the right job. The right D-man for the right job. So anyway, it's pretty fucking fascinating. Your house is almost burned down last night. Love it, love it, love it. Or whatever. They give me so much attention, and literally for hours after even a short brief period, say 6 minutes of them giving me all this hostile fire, I am lit for hours. I feel amazing, euphoric. There ain't no drugs that can compare. I guess the closest you could get is weed. For hours, you have fed me pieces of your fucking soul. And I'm going to burn it up and feel very nice and warm and toasty for a bit. So, I hope you learn the lessons, Christians. See no, speak no, hear no evil. You invite the devil into your house. I'm in your mind. I'm in your thoughts. Check it out. You can't avoid it. You got to keep coming back. There's no way you can infinitely ignore me. I suck you back in every time. Hail Satan. I'm in your mind. I'm in your heart. You feel this way or that. You haven't learned to safeguard your emotions, safeguard your immunity like the Satanists might. You're bendable, you're flexible, you're letting other people pull your strings. You're adding fuel to the fire, as my 6th grade teacher, Ruby Rasnick, once said. So, I'm in you. You're possessed by me. And you show it all the time, and I absolutely love it. You come around wishing me harm, wishing I could be as miserable as you, but it's absolutely impossible. Because even if I could be miserable, you're feeding me all I need to burn bright as hell. Alright, folks. Hope you learned a little something from this one. I'm going to keep giving you those updates and give you those magical lessons and show you the ways of victory, show you the ways of happiness. If you've learned anything to cap in this video, you should learn that emotions are not the way to go about power. Invoking emotions in others is. Anger, emotion in general, is the single biggest obstacle to power there is. You're not in control. I'm controlling you. And it's interesting that all it takes is a word, or maybe not even that. A smile for the right person, a wave. I get to show you my joy and you fucking detest it because you can't possess it. Meanwhile, I possess you. So, and remember that spell I just gave you guys now. Just say this when you're geeked out while your enemies are against you. Because it's going to keep affirming that you're doing the right thing. My battery, my human battery, it don't bother you hate me with gumption. My battery, my human battery, I'll just keep using you for your function. Alright, Kevin Chaos. Much love to those who wish for love. Much hate for those who wish for hate. Again, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Life is a sick-ass roller coaster with twists, turns, ups, downs, and loop-de-loops. And I absolutely love that I get to ride it with you, and you, and you, and you, and you, listener. We can have a lot of fun. I'm going to. You can choose not to if you want. Kevin Chaos, hail Satan.